Welcome to Season 4 in my team.
Tip off the new season at Level 1 with a free agent DeMar DeRozan card. Then start your grind to Level 40.
Because if you can make your way all the way to the top, you'll earn
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports.
Well, thanks very much, guys.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Gil. Alexander, then it's Lou Dort, then there's Holmgren, and it's Pokusevski in at the 4. And for Portland, Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now here's Lillard. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. And it's Simons missing. Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. Nice D from Lillard. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Over Holmgren. Nurkic can't hit. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The pass to Pokusevski. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Lillard against Giddey. Driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Bulls. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Simons has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Holmgren. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Hart finds Nurkic. Shoots over Holmgren. And Portland again with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Lillard against Dort. Passes it to Hart. Here's Simons. Pulls up. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Hart kicks to Simons. Portland again missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Going inside, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the length.
Pass to Hart. The 10-footer. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got 11 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Grant outside. Hart against Giddey. Will it go? And the layup good by Hart.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Hart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Seattle leading by 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Holmgren. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Up top, Giddey. By Lillard. Pokusevski with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there. But defensively, there were some gaps. And now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. And it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Here's Little. They get a hand on it.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here now, Vildoza.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside, Payton to the right side. Now here's Little. LeVert defending. Little gets the bucket.
Defense was tough, but Little skilled at maintaining his focus and still finishing.
Now the pass to LeVert. Right wing. Here's Vildoza. No good on the three. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Driving the lane. Pass to Eubanks. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Vildoza, the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Pass to Little. Here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Watford, no good. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. And another basket for Seattle.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Sharp. Defense right on him. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Payton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The feed to Little. Portland needs to get off the shot. Eubanks. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Beyond the arc. No good there. And it's Portland the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Now, here's LeVert. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Whiteside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Payton passes to Eubanks. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Eubanks got his second basket of the game. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
The Trailblazers, 21. The visiting team, 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. That free throw, no good.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally it was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. And he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Giddy the pass to Pokusevski. Here's the break. A finish. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Man, finishing it off there. Simon showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Blazers ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Simons kicks to Hart. Back to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Loudest fans in the building. Big thanks to your laser dancer.
Nurkic in the post. Shoots over Holmgren. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Holmgren. And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle.
And gosh, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
It's Lillard, top of the key. Just his first attempt. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots, not just a long-range shooter.
Giddey the pass to Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Grant. Count that one.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Down low. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Total let down by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Simons finds Grant. High post, Nurkic. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Nurkic has got 6.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And here is Giddey. He's got 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Feeds to Holmgren. Nurkic with the steal. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Now Hart. The pass to Grant. Shoots the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Giddey against Hart. And Giddey gets it to go. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Nasir Little in for Hart. Passes it to Payton. Yeah, the step back, and Portland again with the bucket.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Giddey kicks to Holmgren. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the inside. It's stolen by Little. And now Portland on the break. That's tipped.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
A different look now for Portland. Eubanks comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Lillard. Here's Watford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sharp. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Seattle leading by 4. LeVert the pass to Vildoza. Inside, Robinson Earl.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Eubanks the pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Little. LeVert defending. Portland no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
No problem knocking that one down. And it's a 9-point Seattle lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Watford, and the layup's good off the glass. Watford's got his first points in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Away team ball.
Here now, Vildoza. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yes, that goes in. And Seattle leads by 9.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Payton passes to Little. Back to Payton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And when you talk about Jeremiah Robinson Earl, a burly power forward who plays with confidence.
Plays with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well, is smart, and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be a more consistent three-point shooter. So he's a connector in a lot of ways.
Good on the second free throw. 1:44 left here in the second. Payton passes to Eubanks. And here's Sharp. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Swiped away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 4-point Seattle lead.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Vildoza, the pass to Whiteside. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Whiteside's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Payton. Little with the ball. Levert defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, Nasir Little has certainly been stepping up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, some nice progression from him and taking on more responsibility for this team. Obviously, with star players out, the coaching staff's going to lean on some of their younger players, and that might accelerate the growth. Nasir Little certainly took a lot of pride in being an energy guy and a defender last year, and that's going to bode well for his foundation.
For Seattle, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Now here's Little. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one drops. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here now, Vildoza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Braun. Misses the chippy right there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They came out as the more physical.
And that wraps up the half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Seattle, they've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in a power forward. The shot's good from Simon.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simon's looking really comfortable in the set there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Seattle calls timeout. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Simon.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Up top, Giddey, covered by Simon. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Holmgren's got 16 points.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Simons finds Hart. Over Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And Hart drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Hart kicks to Simons. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 16.
Well, Simons developing this kind of deception to get to that float game, man, that'll take him to another level.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses in close.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
And there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Away team ball starts the second half.
Seattle has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the pass to Holmgren, all alone. And too long on the shot.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Pokusevski. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Hart. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. And now a 7-point Seattle lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A different look now for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Little in for Hart. Pass to Little. Portland moving the ball around. Grant kicks to Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Pokusevski. Covered by Lillard. Basket counts.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
LeVert with it. Braun. And they recover it. They get the rebound. Right side, the pass to Robinson Earl. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the paint, here's Little. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Peyton's got 3 assists tonight.
Physical at his size and very athletic. Little has no trouble converting from contact. I mean, that could have been a foul.
Here's Whiteside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the inside. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's the pass to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Braun. They get it again. Robinson Earl. That one doesn't drop. And Jeremiah Robinson Earl picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers making a switch here. Roberts checked in. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Out of bounds. Away team ball. Away team ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
Passes to LeVert. Braun.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Here's Whiteside. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Some poise shown from the big man when Whiteside maintains that kind of focus. It's a big help to the coaching staff to carry out their game plan.
Watford, that's good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Vildoza, the pass to LeVert. Braun. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Grant the pass to Watford.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Braun, covered by Peyton. Three-pointer, LeVert sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here now, Vildoza. Covered by Lillard. And the jam by Whiteside.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
Lillard dishes to Little. Pass to Peyton. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
Lets it go with the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Seattle with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. And Bernie Simon's out there with Peyton, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Peyton surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Out of hand on it. Dort, left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. And of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Here's Simons. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that's Dort's game. He's outside to knock down some threes.
And there's the call on Lou George. That's his first foul. Trailblazers trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to end the run, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Seattle with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the try. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Pass to Simons. Inside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dort misses.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hart. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander, and he dunks it down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Simons, the pass to Hart. And here is Payton. The pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Dort against Payton. Dishes it to Grant. Passes it to Simons. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Hart. Back to Nurkic. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Giddey.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Well done,
here's Lillard.
Your Blazers youth dance team. Show some love, fans.
Takes the 3. Portland no good that time either. Seattle leading by 17. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. At the elbow, Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 10 points for Nurkic.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Simons. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Simons missing. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Simons. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Misses off the right iron. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Portland with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Hard against Giddey. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Seattle grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Holmgren. Defended by Hart. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Hart kicks to Simons. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens, tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Laser dancer.
Now, here's Nurkic. A fadeaway. That one goes.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Giddey against Lillard. Launches it. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 23 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Off target from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Seattle.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Chet Holmgren.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Seattle missing again. And here is Hart. Oh, he misses the dunk. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 16. Nurkic the pass to Simons. It's tipped. They get it back. Count that bucket. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win.